Well, hi, everybody, and welcome into the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show for this Monday afternoon. Joined in the studio, as always, by Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett, and something different, Coach.
A little bit different.
We're on, hi, Mom, we're on the video as well as radio, KOXE, KOXE.com. A first for video. Of course, we've been doing Randy Turner's weather for the past couple of weeks, but here we are, Coach. Don't forget to look at the monkey right there.
I see the monkey. He's looking back at me.
He is.
It sort of looks like myself.
That is a Texas Ranger snow monkey right there.
Nice.
Well, it's good to see you. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. Got a little film study in, get prepared for Friday, so we're ready to go.
Man, we have football to talk about, volleyball, we got a little bit of tennis, and before we do all of that, we got a little business to tend to. We've got a very special birthday on this Monday, the 24th.
That is correct.
I want to say happy birthday to my cousin Floyd in Crosbyton, Texas. Never misses a show.
Really? Well, happy birthday, Floyd.
And there's one other special birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
birthday
to
to
Dallas Houston.
That's right, Dallas Houston, the voice of the Brownwood Lions, 58th season.
It's amazing.
Calling Lions football will kick off this Friday in Lampasas against the Badgers, Coach.
You know it's real when you hear him on there.
Oh, no kidding. Of course, we had the scrimmage on Thursday. That was enjoyable. And let's start with a little football. In that scrimmage, you've had time to go back and check the tape, the film, and what did you see that you liked? What do you see that we need to work on?
Well, first and foremost, the speed of the game. We learned real quick when we went out on defense that Godley was going to tempo us. Our kids, we talked to them about it in practice all the time. You got to practice to the speed of the game, so when you play the game seems slower than you practice. Well, they learned a good lesson. Took us a little bit to adjust to their speed, but once we did, I thought our kids did a great job of rallying. I thought we were very physical. I thought we did a good job stopping the run. I thought we did a good job stopping the pass. They had one or two decent passes that I thought we were in good phase with. We just didn't complete the play. But all in all, I thought it was a great scrimmage on defense. Had an opportunity to look at some kids and evaluate them, and so we had a good feeling coming into today how we were going to start practice for the week facing Lampasas offensively. We didn't have Blaze Espinosa. He was out with some allergy issues, so we opted to have him out. So we didn't get to evaluate him, but we got the opportunity to evaluate our other quarterbacks and then some of our skilled kids, and came out with a great look at what we want. Like I said, what we want, how we want to attack Lampasas.
All right, we'll talk more specifically about Lampasas on Wednesday's show. We know how good they are and how good they can be, but back to the Brownwood Lions. You assessed your quarterbacks, Baylor Tidwell, Chance Jones. I thought both looked really good in the scrimmage Thursday.
I did too, and each one of them brings their certain skills and traits to the position. So for us, it's an evaluation of what we need that week, what skill set that we need to to start that game. And to be honest, even though Blaze wasn't with us on that scrimmage, from our evaluation of him and his knowledge of the offense and what we had done last year and his previous experience, we're going to start him on Friday night at quarterback. So Blaze Espinosa will be our guy to start.
Well, how about that? So there you heard it first. Blaze Espinosa will be your starting quarterback this Friday at Lampasas. Of course, the defensive line looked pretty good. Our secondary's pretty much intact. You've got some youth back there along with Kyron Deal, Roy Shard Henderson. That Jackson kid is looking pretty good. But linebacker was a position we talked about last week. You had like 9 candidates, 4 positions to fill. So how do you feel about our linebacker core?
I feel a lot better after watching the film. You know, every day that goes by, those younger kids get a greater experience of the speed of the game and the physicality of the game. And the Anderson brothers, Conlon and Dryden, have stepped up. They'll start at inside linebacker for us. With Blaze starting at quarterback, we felt it was a necessity to not have him go both ways to start. And then also Ethan Pacina, who plays center for us, is an outstanding center for us. We felt it'd be important for him to stay on the offensive side of the ball right now. Outside linebackers, we got Cade Jaton and Hunter Day will start at the outside linebacker positions.
Yeah, the 2 Anderson kids, of course, sophomores. I'm telling you, Conlon had a great scrimmage the other night.
did.
He was all over the field.
Yes, he did. They both played extremely well, and they actually played the level that we were anticipating them to play with from the start. But as you know, our expectations are high for our kids, but sometimes it takes a little longer for them to develop. They'll take their lumps. I mean, they're sophomores. They're going to take their lumps, and they'll grow as they, face adversity. And they're great athletes, and they're very smart kids, and they're going to, they'll eventually get to the level that we feel they can be at 100% of the time, and they may get there Friday night.
The offensive line, I think with our size and our veterans that we have on the line, we missed Jared Northcutt, of course, and we'll get an update on him, but I just thought we wore out Godley as the scrimmage went on, especially in the live half.
That's sort of our MO. I mean, we tell our kids we're going to condition. Every football game starts very physical, and you're pretty much at the same level. The one that makes the most mistakes is the one that's going to, fall down and may get behind in the score. But as the game progresses, if we can stay close in the end of the third and the start of the fourth quarter, we feel like we have a great opportunity to win the football game, because I think we're just going to be in better condition than most people. And I think it showed Thursday night in the scrimmage when we were able to sort of pound the rock and start moving the ball in big chunks on them.
Oh, we looked good, I think, running the ball late in that scrimmage, that live half. Jared Northcutt, one of your offensive tackles, went out early. What's the status on him?
He has a grade 1 ankle sprain. We fully anticipate him to start on Friday night. We chose to keep him out of the rest of the scrimmage just for precautionary reasons. We also have Logan Gillum, who is still out, who is our right guard. So we still have him out until August the 31st. He was in a part of the group that was at the camp, tested negative for COVID, but still has to, for precautionary reason, he has to sit out to the 31st. So we're either going to start Slade Espinosa, or we'll start Alex Rain at that right guard.
All right. Alex did a good job.
Yeah,
they both did
really
a good job the other night.
They're starting to mesh together. The big boys are always the ones that take a little bit more time for them to develop and get, united as a unit, but I think we see them growing every day. So.
Yeah, you had a lot of your second-team offensive line out there, and I thought they really played well, too, so showing a little depth at the offensive line.
We're becoming a more physical football team, and like I said, with those younger kids, or a kid that may be a junior that doesn't have the experience of playing on Friday night, it just takes time for them to understand the speed of the game, and as the days go by, they evolve into that varsity football player that we've done over the course of years and years and years. It just takes a little bit of time.
All right, so what's the plan the rest of the week? I guess practice is normal, getting ready for Lampasas, and game plan for the Badgers.
I think we have a great defensive game plan. We'll do some things that they haven't seen. Of course, on film the other night, if people were wondering, we played our base defense all night long. We didn't care what they did to us. We didn't adjust anything. We played our base defense. Period. We didn't want to show our hand. Going out Friday night, we'll have a lot of looks that they haven't seen. I think that, it would be crazy to sit there and let their quarterback, sit in the pocket and pick us apart. So we're going to have some stuff for him. And then offensively, we were very vanilla offensively in our scrimmage, and we'll open up that playbook on Friday night, so we'll have some surprises for them, as they will for us as well.
We'll talk more about Lampasas and the Badgers coming up on Wednesday's show. Ticket sales, I talked to Lisa last night, and like you said, Wednesday, online, about 500 tickets to be sold.
Okay, there are about 500 tickets. Of course, we give our football players and their parents, our band, our drill team, and cheerleaders, all the participants in the game have something to do with participating in the event. We give their parents an opportunity to get tickets first, and they have that opportunity today. At 8 o'clock in the morning, you can have a limit of 2 tickets, and you can go to lisd.org, which is lampassisisd.org. You go to Badger Tickets, you pick our game against the Badgers, and then you should be able to get your tickets, and then you can either print that ticket out, or you can have it on your phone and show them that ticket at the phone at the game. But that's tomorrow at 8 a.m. lisd.org. Go to Badger Games, or Badger Tickets, click on Our Game with Lampasas, and then you should be able to purchase your ticket.
All right. Fun.
Crazy when you start talking about online tickets and things like that, but that's the way we have to do it, and that's the option they gave us, so that's how we'll do it, and those tickets will go on sale until we sell out.
All right. Then next week we'll talk about that.
Totally different.
Just not confused.
We'll be able to offer more tickets because we have a greater capacity.
Right.
And but we can get into that next week because there's a process in that as well.
But again, beginning at 8 o'clock Tuesday morning, people can go online.
Go to LISD. Go to Badger Tickets, click on Our Game. You should be able to purchase your tickets from there, and you get a limited 2 until they're sold out.
All right, there you go. And let's, as many of us can, be at Lamb Passes this Friday. I know we'll easily sell those 500
I would
tickets,
think
no
so.
doubt.
It's going to be a big game.
All right, hey, we had some other sports over the weekend, Coach.
Yes, we did. Our tennis team played Graham. I think they won 16-2, 16-3. I was able to go out there and watch them for a good period of time. They were excited. Kids played well. The doubles matches went extremely well. The singles went well. And all in all, it's just another new year with Coach Blasek and Coach Hutchins, and they just don't miss a beat. They get those kids prepared. They work hard, and they went out there and had a great showing, and the kids were excited to be out there. So it was a great day for tennis. Also, our volleyball team traveled to Glen Rose and played Henrietta. Beat them in, I think, 4 sets, 3-1. Good. Henrietta's a good volleyball team. And then we played Peaster, and I think Peaster may be ranked in the top of their classification. We lost in 5 sets, 3-2. So I think that's a pretty good showing. And Peaster, year in and year out, has a quality volleyball program. I don't know how they get them. If you've ever been to Peaster, Texas, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not very big, but they always have a quality volleyball program, and usually a great baseball program.
And sometimes basketball. They don't do football.
They
basketball.
just started football.
Did they
just
really?
Started a couple of years ago.
Well,
so
how about
they're
that?
leaking into that.
Okay, very good. And we've got some more volleyball and I guess tennis coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow our tennis team will travel to Lakeview and play over in San Angelo, and our volleyball team will be at home versus Wall. And then, of course, Wednesday we're opening again. Thursday football, I know we'll talk about on Wednesday, but just give people a heads up. Our freshmen and JV will be at home starting at 5 o'clock against Lampasas. And then our combined team will travel to Blanco and play a 5 o'clock ball game there. So that's on Thursday. And then Friday, of course, we kick off at 7:30 in Lampasas. The volleyball team will go to Snyder, and then tennis will pick it up against Wall and Snyder on Saturday.
All right, a busy week ahead.
Week. That's good.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good to see that week being filled with the athletes out there doing their thing.
Bring it on. And, of course, Wednesday again, we'll talk more about the Lampasas Badgers. We're looking forward to kicking it off. Happy birthday to Dallas Houston, back in the booth with Dallas this year in 58th season. By the way, this is the company's, Brown County Broadcasting's 80th season broadcasting Lions football.
So they've just done that about a year longer than you've been alive.
Pretty much. That's right, young whippersnapper. By the way, I'm glad you got to enjoy your family this weekend.
I did get to enjoy my brother moved to town, brought his family here, wanted them to be in a quality education and school environment. So every one of them are just loving the transition they've made. You know, it's difficult sometimes with kids, but I've talked to every one of them every day, and they like what's going on. They're getting treated special. And then they had a little get-together for some friends from where they lived in the past that came down and had a little housewarming deal. And my sister came down, so we got to visit and hang out and sing a little karaoke and act like a bunch of young knuckleheads.
Now, can your sister, we've talked about, can she sing?
Yes, she can.
All right.
Shannon? She sure can.
All right. She might be watching us. Again, something new, the video stream of the Coaches Show.
Ooh.
I love our set. Look what Star did with our, look what Star, look what Star did with our set. Isn't this great?
I'm feeling a little hot sitting on the 50-yard line.
It is a little warm out here.
No, it's
water. Stuckley, go get us some water.
You know, that's what makes us different than everybody else. I don't know that there's many venues that are going to offer what we're doing right now. It's sort of a really neat experience.
Oh, I don't, I could say probably nary a station anywhere, obviously, around here. Even big cities have the capabilities that we do with the video now and audio and all the stuff we do.
Well, they may have liked our voices in the past, but they may watch this video and look at us and go, oh, no, I'd rather listen to them and not look at them.
Click. Hey, I want to put a plug in. Cody Coyle is our new scoreboard guy with Mike Black. He did a magazine called Big Country Blitz, and we've got free copies here at the station. There's the Brownwood Lions page right there. And it's a really well done magazine.
It's a very informative magazine on all the teams in our area. I've spent a lot of time just looking through there because I am interested to see who's gone where and you know what people's projections are and see some of that. But that's a very informative magazine.
And we have free copies in front of the radio station. Just come by and pick them up. We have a few left, and you're welcome to pick up one or two. Hey, how would you like one of my new koozies? Big Carl koozie right there. Oh, Big Earl, I'm sorry. There we go. There you go, Coach.
If you got some orange white out, you could fix that up a little bit.
All right. Man, good stuff today. Do you have anything else athletic-wise or otherwise?
No, let's thank those that make this show possible. KOXNU, Carl, Autoglass Magic, Avalon Custom Homes, Bruner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investments, Heart of Texas Internal Medicine, Howie Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter and Johnson Associates, Slotsky's Deli, Smith and Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas. Thanks for what you do to make this show possible.
Now, if you're listening to the radio show, which lots of you do, and you want to watch the video, it's going to be up on KOXC.com and KOXC KBWD Facebook, right, Star? All right, she gave me the thumb. You know what? I got through this whole show, and you did too, without Star once saying, "Look at the camera!" So I guess we did a pretty good job.
Oh, she'll probably critique us and edit us just like we do our kids. She'll tell us what we did right and what we did wrong on film, so I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
At least she didn't say anything about Kyle Busch.
Oh, anything about Kyle Busch? No.
Yes,
He wrecked
did.
again? You're kidding me. Poor Kyle. He's had a tough year NASCAR-wise.
He's limping, but just like you say, as long as you can get in the playoffs, you can make a run, so we got the same mentality.
That's right. All right, Coach, I appreciate you. Hope
You
you have a
bet.
good day. We'll visit Wednesday.
And we'll have a great day, Brownwood.
All right, it's going to wrap it up for the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show here on KOXC, heard every Monday and Wednesday at 5:30 on KOXC, KOXC.com, and of course now video streamed at KOXC.com and on the KOXC KBWD Facebook page.